Hi, I'm Rabenschild, and today we bring a bit of fresh air to the moon. Hello, and welcome to a new episode on the Technical Beast server, guys. Yeah, today, as I told you in the intro, I want to do something on the moon. And to get a bit of fresh air to the moon, we need a few. Let me close that and go down here. We need a few things to work on the moon. And mainly these guys are our main concern. We need oxygen collectors, and these are oxygen collectors to work on the moon, and to get them to work on the moon because here they are working fine. But let's say we are on a planet with a lot of oxygen, and here they can just work like this. But on the moon, they need leaves to work to collect oxygen. And I prepared a bit. I prepared a bit to get some leaves for us to work on the moon. The dang rain. Always it is raining on the planet. Yeah, you know our normal tree farm. These tree farms here can also shear leaves if you want to. This one is not doing that because I need one farm to get saplings for us. But I prepared another farm, this one. And this farm is shearing leaves for us. So at the moment, I think let us take a look into the AE system. Let us look for leaves. 1 million leaves. That should be enough. And the other ones, these are two types of leaves, but both should work. And that should be enough to give us, enough leaves to get a good oxygen system on the moon going. And because we want to automate it and don't want to. Let me turn down the music a bit and the sound. We want to automate it so that we don't have to replace all the leaves by hand. I made a bit of research and came to a nice conclusion what machine I can use to bring leaves into our oxygen system. I thought about fillers, but fillers are, got nerfed a bit, so you can't use fillers for that. I had another idea, and I will show you in a second what idea I had. But first, I want to, show you around for a moment and show you what we, or what mainly I did in the meantime. Dang! Yeah, the first thing, I got a new sword. I made one of these thaumic swords here because I can enchant this with Soul Stealer, and I'm stealing souls at the moment, a lot of souls, because I want to get some special spawners for us. But that is not the main concern today. Yeah, as you may see, I don't know if I already told you that I moved a lot of the machines into or to below our sphere. Man, you guys moved a lot of machines down into a cave I dug under the sphere, and this is the cave. Here I have all the machines we need to automatically produce stuff with the AE system, and I can get a lot more machines into here if I need them. We are powering this by solar panels, and I used some engines for the thermal expansion machines here, because they need MJ and not EU. But yeah, now that we introduced or reintroduced the power converters, I could just change all that. But I put so much resources into that, so I don't want to do that. And the other thing I did is I started to change some things around in the sphere itself. I started to make it look a bit nicer. I have to bring the radio back so we get nice escalator music here. Nathan Nathan surprised me with this. Before he had his big potion machine standing here, and then he replaced all that with these auto brewing machines. Yeah, it's smaller. And what we have up here is the room for portals, and I already introduced some portals to some areas. We have to get the other guys to bring books into here, and the main portal is this one. It is the portal to the moon. And here we have portal to Nathan's spaceship, and up here will be more portals, hopefully. And this is the room with the AE system and where we want to store all the stuff. And because we has had some filling up problems, I will call them, with the AE system, I got some code crafted. And I introduced some deep storage units here. And this is what I want to do around here. I want to get some monitors going and present all the materials we have in here. What the? Okay. 17k UU metal, that should help, and the diamonds should be good too. Oh, this is one new machine I built here. It's a multi-block structure, and it is from the AE system. It is a quantum thingy bingy. Quantum link chamber. Okay. With this thing, I was able to connect the moon to our AE system. So we can use the AE system we have here on the moon. Let's go back to the workshop. I used the book here because I lost the portal gun I used here, and I thought, just get a book going. Yeah. I did some other stuff too, but it is not really interesting. Only thing I did... Come on. Come on, door. Yes. Door. The other thing is I introduced an auto enchanting table here. At the moment it looks a bit bad. I have to think about a way to make it nicer. What the heck are you doing here? Because we have this nice farm for essence, mob essence here, we could automate an enchantment system, and this will be the place where I store all the books. We have a lot of enchanted books here. In every chest are some books, and let's say we have a nice collection of everything we need. A few XP here. That is mainly the thing. Yeah, we had to do some stuff today, so the the portal to the Twilight Forest had to go for now, but that is okay. Yeah, and now I think we should start to build our nice oxygen system. And because I can work from the moon, that's where we want to go. Oh, first thing I have to do is get rid of that stuff and get my oxygen tanks to fill up. because the moment we still have to bring our oxygen from here. I think I will fill up my tanks here and then go to the moon, and we will see us back there. Again, yeah, we have the problem that it is dark on the moon. Every time I want to record, or we want to record, the moon, yeah, is dark. And yeah, the problem with the moon is that it takes a long time to get, yeah, today again. The nights on the moon are especially long. But I will play around with the gamma and give you the brightness you need. Here you can see the start of my system. I made this, this thing here with cobblestone, and I will later build a cupola on that. I hope it's cupola is right. A half bowl kind of thing on top of there, and make it out of glass so you can see the stars. And I hopefully am able to fill it with oxygen. I made tests with the oxygen sealer. That's one block from Galacticraft, where you can place some of these blocks and get a room filled with oxygen, and don't have to use bubble distributors, and because that looks in my eyes, that is not very good looking. And I want to mainly use the oxygen sealers, and I made tests with them. And for the oxygen sealers, that's why I used cobblestone here. Maybe I can change that later, hopefully. You need to use vanilla blocks, vanilla building blocks, to get the sealer to really seal the area and fill it with oxygen. The sealer can recognize the vanilla blocks and then use them as a barrier or his border for where is oxygen, where's no oxygen. And it's all very technical stuff. But here you can see the blocks I want to use for that. This is just a power converter where I make MJs out of EUs. Nothing special. I could use the EUs here too, but I mainly want to use MJs because then I can transmit energy to and from where I want. Yeah, as you can see, these are nice looking blocks. This is MFFS, but not the MFFS we all know and love. It's the new MFFS, or a different kind of MFFS. It projects force fields. That's all we need to know. And these are kind of power converters that make Fortron energy out of MJs. And they need to be powered with redstone. I will do that maybe later with redstone blocks or something like that. I will take a look into that. And here's how many MJs it uses at the moment, how many Fortune energy it has stored, and how many Fortune energy it produces every tick, I hope. And the frequency I have set it to. I can upgrade this block later and make it faster, produce more energy, and all that stuff. And as said, this is the frequency. It connects to all machines that have the same frequency. And that's why all these Cursian deriver, make it harder for the German to speak English. That's very nice of you. As said, power converter from MJ to the Fortune energy. You can see it transmits the energy. That looks very nice. To this block, this is a Fortune capacitor. It's like a battery. It can store a lot more Fortune energy, and it can distribute it to all the other places. At the moment, it distributes 250 joules, I would say, and kilojoules. Maybe we have to up the number here. for this thing. This is the force field projector, and I've already set that up to use special modules like the MFFS stuff, special modules to project a force field later. And I used cube mode. Let me say hi because this is a new guy on here. And this projects a cube mode. It will project a cube. That's easy. And these are scale modules and translation modules. These, with these I can, tell the cube how big it should be. And this is the translation module. I can move the cube in the, in the room. It is all that stuff. And these modules, the field stabilizer, that is what we need. We need the field stabilizer module to change out the force field to blocks. That's a cool thing we can do with it. We can tell it to grab blocks, and you can read it for yourself. Grab blocks, solid blocks or blocks from a chest next to it, and put it into instead of the force field. That was so cool. I read that, and this thing is the thing I need to automate that. And this is the invert module that only let me, it is not using a cube like the outsides of the cube. It's using the whole inside of the cube. So it fills not only a few blocks around the cube, it fills the whole cube with oak leaves. And that's what I need. Let me show that to you. I will use this chest I brought with me, and I will just use some of the leaves I have here. And now it should start, I hope, to... Man, this is again the nice effect that you need. It takes too much energy. So we have to get upgrades to get more energy into the force field projector. That's what I will do next, and get the upgrades. And I will make a shortcut to say hello to the new guy, and then I will come back to you. One problem with the darkness here is always the mobs. I hate these mobs. I hate them. These mobs are worse than the mobs in the normal overworld. The skeletons are not nice here, but no problem, I think. I broke most of the lamps, so I could make a flat. Flat? What is that called? This thing below me? Flat ground here, yeah. Okay, I made the upgrades I need, and these are speed modules. Speed modules are kind of like overclockers. They upgrade the producing speed of these machines, and what I mainly need them for is the transmitting speed, kind of the transmission rate of this thing here. This number we need, or at the moment it transmits 250 joules, but we will need 1.36 kilojoules. Kilojoules, yes. 1.2.1 megajoules. And now take a look at the number. It is rising with every upgrade 50 joules. And so that should be enough now, but only to be sure, we will go a bit higher and make it 2 kilojoules, because later I will add some speed modules to this here too. So, so that it replaces the leaves faster. Okay, let me turn it on again, and hopefully we will see what it does then. Here you can see it. See, it is placing leaf blocks. That is so nice and it looks so cool, but at the moment it is not fast enough. I think because the leaf blocks vanish faster than yeah, the machine can bring it down. And another thing we have to do, for some reason, these leaves need locks around them, or else they will just disappear. And that's what I will do next. So let me turn that off again and get some locks here. I will just make kind of a cage around that, and here, that is nice, by the way. This is our normal AE system, and we can get to it from the moon with, again, with these quantum chamber thingy here. It is great. It is great. You need that. Go into the wiki of the AE system, or tell me if you need help setting something like this up, because it is fairly easy. It takes a lot of material, but it is fairly easy to set up. Okay, here you can see I made the thing 5 by 5, so it extends 2 blocks in every direction, and so we can count 2 from here, 1, 2, and then the thing will be here, and this will be the corner. But we want to go here and make it a few blocks high. Let's see how high did I do it. 10 blocks. And I translated it 4 blocks. So it will be 4 blocks off the ground and then 10 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now 10 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we do that here again. This will protect our leaves. Maybe I can just remove the leaves below it, the blocks below it here, but it is not really. I will see how the look is and how I can. Okay, 1 block more. See, and now this leaves stay. It's like, yeah, if you would have a normal tree there, and for some reason I don't know why it does that, because I think it has to do with, yeah, the game is placing the leaf blocks somehow, because when a player places a leaf block, it stays where it is, so all the other Minecrafters can have nice bushes and all that stuff, I think. Yeah, and we have the same problem here, except that our nice bush will be a lot bigger, and that's good. That's good. That's good. I was so stoked when I found out about this force field stuff, because after I had the oh man, the music on the moon again is not horrible, but it somehow is more going into the ear. I found out that the filler is not working correctly, or not correctly. It is not working anymore, and it is not replacing blocks. It's placing the blocks one time, but then it stops working. Let me get some updates into here and see how many. See, the number, the red number here is rising now because it needs, let's see, 1 Fortron more every speed upgrade I put in here. I don't know if that is 1 kilojoule or whatever, how that is, yeah, how the math is done here. It's okay, I'm under the 2 kilojoules. I can pump into that, and now it should fill up faster. I think what the other thing we should do to have enough leaves up here. I made an AE cable line that goes to the quantum entangle bajingama thing there, and can bring us leaves in here. And that's what I want to do. I have this leaf block left and this leaf block left, and now the chest should fill up with leaves. I hope, at least. Yeah, it is filling up, but it is slow, so we set it to stack mode. And now, yeah, that is a lot faster. Nice. Okay, these are these leaves here. No, that doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what leaves I use here. I tried that out and it works. Okay, next, let's build our big man, you guys, and they have so much health. Give me a sec so I can eat something. Let's start that machine and see what it does. Yeah, it is a lot faster, and I hope that this mode is fast enough to get all the leaves connected, because the leaves have to have I think one lock here in every 4 leaves, or don't. Listen to me here. I think it's the leaf can be 4 blocks away from one of these locks here, but it is filling up, and that is the nice thing. That's what we want. That will take a bit of time, because it has to fill this 5x5 room here. The next thing I want is to get some of these oxygen collectors, and I will prepare that now and make a cut so you don't have to wait for all the machines to be produced. Back in a second. I finished the system, or not finished, but finished the first step of the system, let's say. I added the oxygen collectors. They seem to work, but it always tells me it has not enough power. So I don't understand why that is the case, but I will give it power, and then that should work. You can see I have 4 at the moment, but I think I will add 2 or 3 more per site, so I get more oxygen collected. But the only thing I have to figure out is if these need all their own leaves, or if they can share leaves or something like that. But I will connect that now, and I connected the I connected this line. This is an oxygen line to this block here. This is a sealed oxygen line block, and I can just go from here and make some more lines, and I will just make a short test here if everything works as intended, and I think that is wrong. That is wrong. I want it to be I want it to be here, because then I can just take an oxygen compressor, add it here, and it should get energy. No, it does not get energy this way. Come, we cheat through this. And this should get it's not getting oxygen at the moment, but it is getting at least power at the moment. And now we will connect that, because my time is running out here, and I want to finish that. Okay, now the system should start. It has enough power, and at the moment it doesn't have enough oxygen, or it's not, at least not producing as much oxygen as I want it to produce. But the good thing is I can use the force field projector to adjust the size of my leaves here. I can just at the oxygen collectors take a look at what oxygen or how much oxygen they produce, and then I can just adjust the size of this leaf block here, this whole leaf block, and make it just bigger so the oxygen collectors get more oxygen. This block is amazing, and I hope that I can use that for other stuff too in the future. But now let's take a look what the oxygen compressor is saying. It is full, and so I can take one of my oxygen tanks and let's take a look. Fill it up here on the moon. And that should also work for the other machines of Galacticraft. So it should be possible to get for now, some bubbles going, some oxygen bubbles going, and then try out when I finish this building. I hope some of the others help me with this because this will be big. And I hope that I then can use the oxygen sealer to get an oxygen atmosphere going here on the moon. And so I brought a bit of fresh air to the moon. And that's the next thing. You can see that when one of the leaf blocks is vanishing, it just replaces it. That is so nice. That is so nice. Let's take back my oxygen tank. It is nearly full. I just grab it now. And come to an end. Yeah, the episode is at its wrapping up point. And so I hope you liked my idea here and my nice concept here. And I hope you liked the episode. If you liked it, please leave a like. Maybe comment, share the episode. You can follow me on Twitter, and I hope to see you in the next episode. See ya, guys.